guys, so it is currently Friday night. Rowan and I and Oz, hello, we just went and got some groceries. So we were having a girls' night on Friday, which is not our normal girls' night. Oh my goodness, this is stuck. But I gotta set you guys down for just a second. We were having a little, let's see where we can put you. You go there? No, you're not quite high enough. Let me see. Let me find some place that you guys can sit and still see us on the LaCroix. Got it. Anyway, so we were having a girls' night. We ran out of wine. So, hello baby. We decided to go pick some more up. Rowan is actually gonna stay here tonight. I know I've mentioned you guys before that this couch pulls out into a bed. Here that is. So we just ran to the grocery store to pick up. You guys still aren't high enough. Where are we? There we go. We went and picked up wine, chips, Funyuns, cookies, all kinds of stuff. We're about to put that up. We are going to get some more wine, obviously. And then we are going to, on this wonderful bed that is currently on the couch, watch, what did we say? Amy Schumer? Which one was it? I Feel Pretty? We're gonna try to find I Feel Pretty on Google Play or Amazon or somewhere and watch that. Ozzy's currently looking at me like I'm insane. Hello, bub. He doesn't understand this bed thing. When Allie was up here last time, the bed, or well, Ozzy wasn't here. So he's never seen this before. He kind of doesn't understand what's going on, but I've got footage of us at the grocery store, which normally I wouldn't have gotten because I feel really awkward doing that, but since Rowan was with me, I was able to get that. So I will insert that footage here. Now we've got a whole bunch of stuff to put up. I'm gonna get you guys set up somewhere and we're gonna do that. First, cheers! Okay. currently Sunday. It is August 12th. I just got done filming my plan with me in my Erin Condren. So yesterday, Mom and Mike came over. I actually went and met them first. I wanted to pick up a new entryway table. I have been wanting to replace the one that I've had for a while now. I wanted to move it over to be a coffee bar and get a taller one that had some storage for over there. So we ended up doing that yesterday because the one that I wanted went on sale. So I kind of called and I said, can you guys come meet me to get this into? They have an SUV, or Mike does, so I asked them to do that and they did. And then we got back here and we actually moved around like the entire living room. The couch and everything is in a totally different position, which is still really weird to me. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It makes the room way more open, but I still just, I don't know, I'll show you guys. But I got a little bit of footage of us moving stuff. We actually had already almost moved everything before I realized that I should have turned the camera on. So I'll insert that here. Hey guys, it is currently Wednesday and my bench is here. I started to take it out of the box and then I figured maybe I'd set the camera up. I don't know that you guys are really gonna be able to see me attempting to do this, but we're gonna try. Okay, so that wasn't as bad as what I thought it was. So you guys can see the bench is here. I'm actually really excited because I thought that Mom and I measured and we didn't think that this was gonna like physically slide under the table. We thought it was gonna have to stay out a bit. But as you guys can see, what is that, Ozzy? It actually fits under there pretty nicely. And then it can just come back out. So this does go, you guys can see with the chairs. Well, you can see the top of the table. So this is like the exact same. So the bottoms are the same and then the studding and everything. So I actually really like that. I may move the chairs to, well, but see, I don't want the chairs back to back. Also ignore the mess that needs to be cleaned in here. But yeah, so I actually really like how that turned out. I do need to get a rug under here, like I said. And also, I need to film the way that the new house is, because as you guys can see, the TV's behind me and the front door's right there. So I just haven't cleaned enough to be able to do that. There's been a lot going on. There's actually been a lot of people in my house, children, a lot of children in my house. So I need to deal with that. I also picked this up today for Oz. This buffalo plaid bed. It's huge for him, as you guys can see, but I thought he might like it. To be really big. So I've got a lot of buffalo plaid in here like I showed you guys in the last haul. So when I saw this bed, I thought he might really like that and it matches everything in here better. The one that was currently in the living room, he's not the biggest fan of because it's not very soft, but that one is super, super soft. Anyway, so I just wanted to hop on and show you guys the bench since it's finally here, finally complete. If I could, there we go. But yeah, so I will show you guys the new setup in here a little bit later on in the vlog. Right now I'm in the process of designing. I just finished the new sunflower kit, like the finishing parts of it, and I'm working on our Halloween kit now. What it was that I ended up purchasing, I wanted to mix a set of digital papers with a different set of clip art from like a different shop and everything. Thought it was gonna work out, and then once I got into Photoshop to start like putting it together, no, not a fan. The colors were just too off. So the clip art is what I really want to use. I'm gonna go try to find a different pack of papers that I can match this with. And then I've got at least one more kit I want to get designed today, possibly two. Ozzy, don't eat the bed. Ozzy. Yeah, you. Yeah, hey. Anyway, so I'm going to work on that. I may start recording my screen here in a second and get some footage of me designing. If I do, I'll insert that here, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, it is currently Friday. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Thursday. It is Thursday. Okay, so I spent all day, most of yesterday, designing, literally into the night. And then I finished up those files this morning. It was 3 new collections. I had everything done, ready to go. Finished the very last one, like the very last couple of sheets this morning on one. Went, because I design on my MacBook. I have 2 iMacs in the office. So I went into the office to open the files up on the iMac to do the test prints. I feel like what's happening? I feel really shiny. Anyway, so I went to open it up on one of the iMacs, the one that I use with the printers. And I couldn't find the files. And I thought, well, that's kind of weird. Maybe it's not synced yet. I'll go grab the MacBook. I'll drop them, airdrop them, which is what I do with the other computer so that they are on the computer that I cut on. I don't use iCloud on it. I just keep all the files there. Went to get the MacBook. Can't find the files. Oh, Lord. So I started, you know, looking around, trying to figure it out. I reopened Silhouette, which I had totally shut out of because I was done. Couldn't find the files anywhere. Spent the next hour looking around on the computers, just kind of going everywhere that I could, trying to figure out where they went. Then I realized that all of my files, for all of my Silhouette files from May 30th on were gone out of iCloud. Checked the other computer, like I was going back and forth between the two, just trying to see if maybe I was missing it somewhere else. I do always save them to the same place. I know where they are. They weren't there. I started checking every single file. And normally when I open a file, I use Finder and I just type the name in so it pops up. Not there. 2 hours later, I can't find any of the files. I've done everything I can do. I had called Apple. I was on the phone with Apple for an hour and a half. They were, you know, sharing my screen and everything, trying to see what was going on. Apple has no idea what happened. Apple cannot find the files. Apple can't bring them back. Oh, so the whole May 30th and on, those files missing. Like I said, I have 2 iMacs in the office, and one of those iMacs I actually airdrop all of the files onto. This camera battery is about to die. I actually airdrop all the files onto that iMac and then use those to cut off of instead of pulling them from iCloud. So all of the files are there as far as up until these new ones. So it's not the end of the world. The files like Anniversary, Harvest, all of the newer files are gonna be on that computer and I can move them back onto these. But all the 3 new collections that I just finished are totally gone. And I've looked in Silhouette, I've looked everywhere. I can't even get a recovered version. So I'm gonna spend all day today and probably most of tomorrow redoing these. Yeah. I've got my external drive here, my backup thing going because I hadn't been using it because I thought if it's in iCloud, it's fine. Apparently it's not fine. Oh, they're all gone. So that's what I'm gonna do today. It is about 1:30 right now. This is what I've been dealing with all day. I am about to, I'm not joking, I'm about to get a glass of wine or a bottle of wine and I'm gonna drink while I do this. Luckily, when I design, I send screenshots to some of the girls and just kind of ask opinions. Luckily, I have all those screenshots for once they were finished, so I'm hoping it won't take me quite so long to redo these since I do know what everything's supposed to look like. But yeah, so I'm gonna go do that. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday because mine did not start out very well. Also, Ozzy's being awful. He's finally being okay right now, but he had been awful. So I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Anyway, so I was going to take Ozzy to the lake, but it's about 90 out right now and it's about 6 p.m. Yesterday, like when I had been taking him, the lake loops and it's like 2.5 miles, maybe. Would you like to say hi? Would you like to say hello? Would you? Okay, hi, yeah. Hi. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep, tell me about it. Anyway, there's 2 loops. One I think is almost 4 miles, the other one's like 2.5. So when we had been going, we hadn't been looping. We just kind of walked because he doesn't walk very long before he wants to be carried. And I'm pretty sure that he's just scared. So he'll like jump and he won't walk. He'll jump on the back of my legs until I pick him up. Well, yesterday he was being so bad when we were here that I decided we were gonna walk the whole loop. So he probably walked half of it and was carried half of it. But it was a lot cooler yesterday. I can't think when you're gonna do this, Oz. It was a lot cooler yesterday, so it wasn't such a big deal, but I don't wanna go do that with it being as hot as it is. Also, I would take him and just walk him a bit, but it's not like exactly, I mean, it's close, but it is like a good, I don't know, 10, 15 minute drive maybe to get there, get parked, you know, get out and everything. I will say though that after going there quite a few times and walking around the whole thing and really seeing like the houses and everything around that area, and then coming back here and looking up pricing, because there were quite a few that were for sale, I think that that's possibly where I want to buy another house if I don't end up going to Georgia. I really, really love the area, and I would love to be able to get a house that I could walk right there to that lake. And surprisingly, they're not like what it is in Asheville. There's a lake in Asheville and the houses around it are all like millions of dollars, regardless of how small or old they are. These were actually very reasonably priced, and so yeah, I think I may look into that. But where are you going? Where are you going? He's barking at me, so I'm afraid he needs to go out. Anyway, I just wanted to update and tell you guys that I finished up the files. They're still gonna go up on Friday. Not that any of that's gonna matter once this video goes up on Monday. If it goes up on Monday, I don't know how much vlog footage I have. But yeah, that's what my Thursday was. Redoing everything I did Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm gonna take Oz out, possibly to the lake for just a little walk. I don't know yet. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it is currently Friday. It is about 1:11. Mom was here earlier, so was Mike, and they actually left really early. They had to drop her car off to do something, and I don't know, they went to grab it, and I was having a lot of printer issues this morning. First it was my files missing, and then this morning the laser printer did not want to, like it just wasn't having it. So I spent about an hour fixing it, got it fixed, and now I just filmed the new release video. I'm about to edit and upload that, and then I need to go do the photos for new releases. I'm gonna try something different this week and take them on my kitchen table. It's a really pretty wood, so I think it'll be a pretty background, and I did take the lights out there, so we will see how that goes. But I've got all the new collections up. I've decided that we're not gonna do premium matte this week. Number one, the Halloween kit will not print on premium matte. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's a very dark kit, so it doesn't do very well once the laser printer tries to get it, like tries to suck it up through the tray. It keeps jamming. So we're not gonna have that one at all on premium, but Home and Sunflower will be next week. What else? There's so much going on today. Like the past couple of days have just been a lot, between the files going missing, the printer not working, just there's been so much. So I'm gonna sit down and edit this video. I am going to get these listings up. I need to draft our newsletter because a coupon's gonna go into it this week. So yeah, I hope you guys are all having a great Friday, and I will talk to you guys either a little bit later tonight or tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is currently Sunday. I don't remember the last time that I vlogged. I did just get a little bit of footage of Mike trying to hang this shelf, and of me and Mom telling him he was doing it wrong. It's working. See, boo-boo? It's working. I see. Well, once Mike listened to somebody. So, speaking of that shelf, I know I'm supposed to show you guys the house now that it's decorated. It's not done. I need to pick up some more things, but I do have the new table. I have the bench. I have the new coffee bar, the new entryway table, and then the whole like living room area or corner got moved around, as well as the office. The office has been totally redone, but it's a wreck, so I'm not going to show you guys that right now. But I will go ahead and show you guys the like living room, dining room, kitchen area, as well as any decorations that I have put out. They're so spread out that it just isn't super fall in here. But like I said, I need to go get more. Also, my wreath that I purchased is on the inside of the door right now, and that's because the hanger that I bought needs to be up higher because my front door has like a shelf on the front of it, and the way the windows are, it's hard to explain, but that is inside the house right now and it needs to go outside of the house. I'm just waiting to, well, I've been looking, actually the past couple of times I've been out, I've looked for a shorter wreath hanger and I can't find one. So let me go ahead and show you guys. I'm trying to think of how I can do this. Let's start with just like a general overview. So I'm in the hallway. Let me back up a little bit more. Oh, okay. So you guys know that the TV stand was underneath that window. The couch was facing it. So all of this got flipped this way. Ozzy's asleep right there. I like it this way. I liked how it looked as a whole better the other way because it kind of was a separation of space between that and anything else. However, living in it like this is better because it's so open. Also, Ozzy really likes it a lot better this way because he can actually lay across this whole rug. The way it was before was just, it was very closed off, whereas now, as you can see, it's very open. So I'm gonna walk out and I'm going to walk over so that I'm kind of standing like more in the kitchen area so that you guys can see like how much more open this looks. So I'm behind the dining room table right now. So as you can see, everything's just way more open. And I'm gonna leave it this way because I do prefer being able to see him if I'm on the couch, which was not something I could do before because he was generally behind it. You can see into the office, which means from the office, I can see where he is. A lot of the times before, I couldn't because of where the couch was placed. So yeah, all of this is much more open now, and I do like how it ended up. It's a small space, so there's not a ton that can be done with it. So I'm gonna walk and start. Here is the wreath. So as you guys can see, it's on the inside, and I do have this one, which is one reason I don't want to keep this on the inside, but the hanger that I got is just too tall for the way that the outside of the door is, so for right now it's there. So here is the new, let me back up. This is the new entryway. It's not a table, cabinet, I guess. So it's still got that mirror. We had to rehang it because this is a good bit taller. I've got the clock here still, the owl. This vase I'm actually gonna move somewhere else, but for right now it's just staying there. That grateful right there is something that I had in the fall haul, and then it's got all the little things in there. This I'm gonna have to buy stuff for because the other one was just totally different, and a lot of the things that I had in the shelves won't fit in this. So for right now, we just have a pumpkin, well, what am I saying? We have 3 pumpkins. We've got a candle. We have this right here, which keeps doing this. These come out every time. I just moved it because I thought I was going to put it somewhere else, and then I decided to put it back. And then another one down here. So the reason that I wanted to buy this instead of the one that I had is because if you slide this, you can see I've got shoes in here. Mainly just because when I take Ozzy out, I need to have shoes close by, and if I don't put them up, he eats them. And then in this side, I've got my keys and Ozzy's leashes. Normally my purse would go up there. There's another pair of shoes, and then there's some extra dog food. This is actually dog food that he isn't eating, and that's why it's over here. I switched to the Nutro brand, and he really likes that. So, over here, we've still got the picture of the farm. That's like the glass pane. So yeah, that is the new entryway. I do still have my blankets in a basket down there. Like I said, that needs to go. And then the vase that I had over here, I ended up moving into the bathroom for right now. This rug will not stay where it needs to be. It's got a pad underneath it, but every time Ozzy takes off running, it just kind of moves. Also, this rug will have to be thrown out and replaced because Ozzy, that's like his favorite place to pee in the house. So he's doing really well with potty training, but he still is having a couple of accidents. So I'm gonna be just totally throwing this out and probably just repurchasing a new one. It wasn't much. I think it was maybe $30 for this rug, but it's pretty much ruined. So moving over, I have these bells. I was trying to train him that when he goes to the bathroom, like, or when he needs to go, he can ring them. He doesn't do that, but he does come and like bark at me until I take him, so I need to get rid of those. I've got this bin right here, which holds extra blankets at the bottom, and then there's pillows in the top, and this is just a whitewashed wood wood that has the galvanized metal on the sides. I found that at TJ Maxx. And then over here is the TV stand now. So this is backed up against this window. I didn't want to cover it because there's so much natural light in here normally that I don't even need to turn a light on. And I thought that that might block it a little bit, but it actually hasn't. It doesn't seem to make much of a difference. So we've got the TV stand. I did move this lantern over here. There's a pumpkin over there. And then over here to the right, I do have that big lantern up top. And then this is just that same bookshelf with all of the photos, and then down at the bottom is candles. That is the next thing is getting replaced, is that bookshelf. I'm not too sure if I want to do, since everything has been moved now, I only need one. I don't know if I want to get a wider one and place it against this wall. I think that's what's going to happen, or if I want to get a smaller one and place it where that one is. I've also thought about just doing floating shelves. I don't know what I want yet. Then on the coffee table, this coffee table is getting replaced soon as well. When I purchased it, I bought it with the couch, and it was before I had bought anything else for in here. And once I started to go more like the farmhousey route, this table, in my opinion, just doesn't go anymore. It's the marble top, and then it's got the metal on the bottom, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it and get something that's more of like a whitewashed wood, possibly gray wood, but definitely just not this. So I do have these little plants just right here. They're normally kind of sideways. Yeah, more like that. I've got another one of those candles. This is probably my favorite candle. This is bamboo and jasmine. Focus. There we go. And this is just from World Market. I think it's really pretty with the lid. I really like how it looks, and I also really love how they smell. It's really expensive, in my opinion, for a candle, because I normally get them on sale at Bath & Body Works, so I don't burn it all the time. But my phone's sitting here. There's some coasters and the remote, and then the couch. So that pillow, I need to figure out something else to do with it. It needs to go somewhere other than the couch, and I may actually replace it with the one that's in the coffee bar. Everything on the couch is very neutral, and I loved this pillow, so I wanted it, but it doesn't really go. So we've got the big fur ones that I always have on here, and then we've got Thankful, Hello Fall, and then again, that one also says Hello Fall, so it needs to go. I picked up this picture yesterday because the electrical, what is it called? The electrical box is right there behind that, and that bookshelf was covering it. But after we moved things, it was no longer covered, and I really wanted that photo for a long time, but I didn't know where to put it. So once I measured out that wall and I realized it was a perfect fit, I went ahead and grabbed that. I do need to like balance this though, I feel like, and put another picture the same size on that end. But if I do that, part of it's going to be covered by a bookcase, so I don't know yet what's going to happen. This whole wall here, I need to do something with, because I don't like how everything is. The couch can't be centered to it, or it's too close to the fireplace, so it's over a good bit, which makes me feel like the picture's off, the window's off. It's more than I can handle. Anyway, over there is Ozzy's puppy gate, which he has now learned that he can get out of. I showed it on Facebook and on Instagram, but I will insert a clip of that here. So I came home the other day from picking up that picture, actually, and Ozzy greeted me at the front door, and I was like, what? So I put him back in, and he just jumped right back out. I did pick up a new bed for Ozzy. He wasn't a huge fan of the one that was in here. So this one is buffalo plaid, which I've got quite a few things in here that are, so when I saw it, I knew I needed it. Also, this is a huge bed for him. It's pretty big, and he really likes it. This sloth toy is also from Target. But yeah, so this is nice and soft. The other one that I had purchased wasn't soft, so he just didn't care much for it. I did put that one in the office to see if he'll lay in it, but I have a feeling that he won't. So he is sleeping right there, not in the bed, not in any of the beds that he has. So moving on to the kitchen, I showed you guys everything that I had put up there, I believe, and then I ended up clearing the whole bar area off. I normally keep something like as a centerpiece there, but I really think I prefer it with nothing on it. Right now there is a can of LaCroix, and then there is also a candle here. It smells like fall in here, so spiced apple. This is actually a winter candle, but I need to go pick up some new fall ones. So moving over, I will show you guys where I ended up putting everything. So my truck, pumpkin, there's some wheat there, Ozzy's dog food. all right up here. I almost wanted to put the truck up on top of the cabinets, but I didn't think you'd be able to see it very well. So I ended up just leaving it where it is. Like I said, I need to pick up some more things, so I may end up moving things around again. And then over here, I ended up moving the coffee, which you guys will see. I set up a coffee bar, and then we've got the little wheat thing. I showed you guys the table, I believe, already, but I'm gonna walk over here so you can kind of tell. So the bench came, oh, the lighting is gonna be so bad, it's not gonna show. The bench came and I love it. I love how this ended up looking. Ignore all my recycling right there. It's Sunday, which is, it goes out tonight. So we've got the bar chairs here. This is why I wanted a bench, so that I didn't have chairs kind of back to back. And then this is the table, the bench, the chairs, and then this is the centerpiece that I have got for right here. I think I already showed you guys this, but I'm not 100% sure. I do still have that painting back there. I think that I'm gonna end up moving that into the hallway and getting a much larger painting to go across this wall, but now that I've got the coffee bar, maybe not. So this is what I just did. I don't wanna back up too far because you're just gonna see all the recycling. There we go. So this is the new coffee bar, and this was my entryway table. So I just bought this rack at Kirkland's yesterday when I bought the photo. I also picked up all of these Ray Dunn mugs at Kirkland's. They just came out with a Ray Dunn line. I don't plan on drinking out of those. I'm honestly not a huge fan of Ray Dunn, but for the purpose of how this looks, I wanted them to all be identical, and I thought it was actually pretty cute. So up top, we've got a pumpkin, some wheat, and my But First Coffee sign. And then down here, the Keurig is here. I moved this happy and thankful sign right here. This rose gold basket, I think, is a fruit basket from Target, but that's where I'm keeping all of the coffee currently. I need to get an actual Keurig thing. I also keep my lighting charger, my camera charger, and a couple of other chargers in this basket. And then if you look down, I've got the same pillow in the same basket as I had over there, and I may move that pillow to the couch and move the other truck pillow over here. And then I've got this candlestick and another pumpkin. So this is the newest addition, and I actually really like how this turned out. I feel like it's kind of weird for me to try to get it all, but I'm gonna back into the actual cabinets. Yeah, so that is the newest addition. These curtains over here, I've got the same ones over there. I picked them up. I like how these look. I love the patterns, I love the colors, but because of how this room is done, I think they need to be taken down, and I'm just gonna leave the shears. And I'm gonna put the shears back up behind the TV. I may move the curtains into my bedroom because there really is no theme in there. Everything's just white, so I think it would look a little bit better in there. But yeah, so that is the whole thing. Let me see if I can kind of get, I'm gonna keep walking. Yeah. I will show you guys the office, which has been totally redone. Like, everything got moved. Me and Mom actually had to drag out every single thing out of the office when we redid it because everything got moved so much. It is such a wreck right now, though, that I will show you guys next week after I clean it. It was clean. I should have done it right when we moved everything. everything, sorry. So yeah, that's the new redecoration in the living room. Let me know down below how you guys feel about the couch being this way versus the other way, because I still don't know which one I like better. I do really like sitting in here more when it's like this, because I'm kind of like open to everything. Like I said, it's Sunday, so this will be the last day of the vlog. I hope I have enough footage. I don't remember what all I filmed this week, but I did want to show you guys what the house looked like because I had said I was going to do that last week, and then I ended up not getting that done to put into that vlog. So that's what the house is looking like. Let me know in the comments, do you guys want a dedicated office tour where I like actually go through everything and it's its own separate video, or do you want me just to throw that into a vlog? If I put it into a vlog, I'm just gonna kind of show you guys an overview like I just did in here. If I do an actual office tour, I will like go through everything and like really show you guys how everything is organized, or the lack of organization and all that. So let me know down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye guys.